rivalry between the Canes and the Noles, once upon a time, barely noticed outside the state of Florida. But those battles in the 80s and the 90s put both programs on the national map, made both of them champions, and we are lucky to have another showdown between these two today. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Noles will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Miami's offense will go on the attack first. In a series that's been defined by close games, the last meeting was not that as the Canes blew them away.
They jumped out all over the Noles early in that game. They kind of established that rhythm and swagger. And David, you know, when this team gets the swag and they start feeling themselves, it's ball game. It's over.
When they get it going and the talent they have, they always have upper end talent on the teams. It's just, can they meet that talent? Can they exceed it sometimes, occasionally? They were up for Florida State a year ago. Let's see if Florida State can return the favor.
Going to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Under fire. With the catch, it's Crosby. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on fourth down. When you think of the significance of these two programs in the history of college football, remarkable that they've only been playing since 1950. There he goes! Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The short hands, it's Bartlett. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
He'll pull it down. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Takes the handoff. It's Crosby. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. With that run, he breaks through the 3,000-yard mark for his career.
Man, that says a lot about you. When you rush for 3,000 yards in this world where it's pass-happy, that you got a guy that, no, I'm going to give him touches because he's productive. Palmer, it's...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Canes.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida State's offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
The Seminoles want to move quickly. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game, and there's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. On first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. They'll try to bully their way for the first. At the 35, he's loose. Racing down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Miami.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warrick and Laverne schools. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds a man in the middle. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Seminoles in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're going to run it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Noles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. That's reeled in. It's Duggan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. To the air on first down. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Back has it. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. from the shotgun, they'll run it. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
A little screen to the running back. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Seminoles come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four-down territory. The offense still on the field. Fires one high and deep. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in. It's Duggan.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Turning it on. Touchdown, Canes. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run play action. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
They almost got a first down there, stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And the Noles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Bartlett. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Zips it out to his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duggan. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami!
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
35, Florida State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got a man. It's Armour. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David.
Lets it fly. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of...
Unleashes one deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
The Canes will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens. Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Mayo. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Seminoles are flying down the field. To the air on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give to the tailback. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with third and 4. The Noles come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Third down play from the gun. Got his man. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Shakes off the defender. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Snap it to the back. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. Wide open spaces. He's at, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Gives it on the option. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Mayo. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Noles are threatening in the red zone. Wants to throw again. Working on the right. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The Seminoles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, no! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quickly out to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. The give to the lone running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Canes have their offense in high gear. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Running back searching for a hole. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Now the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got him. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the back. It's complete. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick strike complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Looking for room. It's Crosby. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a...
He's going for a big play downfield. Grabs it inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Leaves it with the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. The Hurricanes continue to gain strength, and they have built a lead on the Noles.
I think that speed from Miami is really starting to show itself here in the football game, and it just doesn't look like Florida State at this point, David, can keep up with all of that athleticism.
Speed and swag. They got it going now. They got the confidence going. And when Miami gets the confidence going, it is tough to beat. Florida State's going to have to make something happen and make it happen fast.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The screen, he's got wheels. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Noles will bring the punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll take it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well. And they stop him at the 31-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got behind. And picked up 3 out to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Turning it on. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but a nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the 1, Palmer.
Great effort by him. I'd expect this offense now to try to go fast.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game, like
going for it all. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. A rivalry defined by wide rights, wide lefts, mascot arrest went right down the middle, and a well-earned victory for the Miami Hurricanes. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been